Today we're going to be working on our R paragraphs. These are our body paragraphs and they form the bulk of our text. For right now, each of our R paragraphs are going to have 7 sentences. No more, no less. We'll make them a little bit more developed later, but for today, 7 sentences per R paragraph. The first one will be our topic sentences. Then we'll write our topic sentence. Then we will write 3 sentences about A and 3 sentences about B. Let's practice. So, the prompt is, everyone has a favorite place. They like to go again and again. Explain why you want to go to this place again and again. The first thing I want to do before I can write anything, I want to plan. So, my favorite place is Epcot, and the reason it's my favorite place, number one, is because of around the world. Around the world, it has all those countries, and then it also has great food. The second reason I like it is the rides. I think that Mission Space is great, and I really like Test Track. And then lastly, my third reason is the scenery. The hedges there are fantastic, especially when they're in the shape of Mickey Mouse. And then also the flowers on the lake. I think that Epcot's just the prettiest Disney park they have. So, after we write our 3 reasons, we have enough to write an I paragraph. So I'll just go over that real quickly. As a review, the I paragraph has in purple here our hook. I said everyone has a place they like to visit again and again. Our 3 reasons sentence. My favorite place is Epcot because of around the world, the exciting rides, and the breathtaking scenery. And then lastly, our concluding sentence. Everyone should have the chance to visit Epcot. So we've got our I paragraph. Now let's work on our first R paragraph. Remember, it's 7 sentences. So the first thing we need to write about our R1 is around the world. So for my topic sentence, I need to introduce around the world. I need to tell the reader what this is going to be about. So I'm going to write, first, the place I would like to visit again and again is Epcot because you are able to travel around the world. See how right here, I introduced my main topic, which is around the world. Next, I'm going to write about A. Our A point is countries, so I need to talk about the countries in around the world. So whenever we write our first sentence out of this cluster of 3, it needs to tell the reader what A is. So I'm going to write this. Around the world is the section of Epcot that is separated into countries. I told them what around the world is. They know what it is, and it's separated into countries. Now for these next 2, I need to teach the reader about the countries and around the world. So I'm going to explain that as you walk through Epcot, it looks as if you're actually going around the world, country to country. You can visit countries such as England, Norway, Japan, Mexico, and Germany. I've filled in more details, and now that you kind of understand what around the world is. So next we're going to write 3 sentences about B. And we're going to do the same thing, but instead of talking about the countries, we're going to talk about the food. So I'm going to introduce the food. I'm going to say, when you visit each country, be sure to try the food. And now I need to teach the reader about the food. So I'm going to describe it a little bit more in depth. I'm going to say, the foods are unique to each country and all the food is delicious. And then around the world is breathtaking because the music and general idea of what the country looks like along with the food the people in that country eat. Okay, so this is a perfect R paragraph. We got 1 sentence as our topic sentence where we've introduced around the world. We got 3 sentences where we talk about our subpoint A, which is the countries and around the world. And then we got 3 sentences where we talk about B, the food and around the world. So now I want you to go ahead, get out your Google document, and try on your own. I've asked you a prompt there, and you need to write 3 R paragraphs in this format. Remember, there should be 7 sentences per R paragraph. 1 topic sentence, 3 about subpoint A, and 3 about subpoint B.